Hello, I'm Alberto. I'm going to show you a receiver I made. It uses a microcontroller for direct RF sampling. The receiver is a microcontroller and the ADC is connected to an RF preamplifier, and this is the antenna connector. I am receiving an NDB transmitter. This is a non-directional beacon. It is a navigational aid for aircrafts. It's an old system. They are phasing it out. It is quite old. I don't think they are using it anymore, but many transmitters are still operational and you can receive them. This one, which its call sign is PLA, is from Pula, Croatia. As you can see, the frequency of the carrier is 351.5. but I'm receiving at 352.5. This is because the transmission is in AM, and I am just receiving one of the two sidebands. There are two tones which are 1 kHz more and 1 kHz less than the carrier, and I'm receiving the upper sideband. This is because in CW I can use a narrow filter and it's better for the reception. This is, for example, is another NDB 383. It is a COD. No, it is a GAZ. I don't receive anything because antenna is not oriented. Yes, it is possible to locate the transmitter with a rotating antenna, and airplanes were using this system years ago. You can change the frequency with the soft keys here. This is not so strong. It is the Linate beacon from Milano. The design of the receiver is by Alberto I2PHD. I changed it to another toolchain because originally it was for the Keil toolchain, which is it is free up to 32 kilobytes of image, program image, and it is not enough if you want to experiment and you want to do other things. So I ported it to a System Workbench, which is a free toolchain, and you can do much more things with it. This is the antenna. It is a loop antenna, about 15 turns on a cardboard. It is resonating with a variable capacitor. It's like a preselector. If you don't have a variable capacitor, you can have some switches and connect some fixed capacitors. This should be 500 picofarad when it is completely in. The antenna is quite directional, as you can see. Signal almost disappears when I am at 90 degrees from the right direction. It's interesting to note that reception is not in this direction. Reception should be in this direction. This is because this is a magnetic loop. We are just receiving the magnetic field of the transmitter. It is not like a quad antenna where the signal must come in front of the plane. This is because the loop antenna is much smaller than the wavelength, so just the magnetic field is received. The one under the variable capacitor is a power bank. I'm using a power bank to power the receiver instead of a computer or a power adapter, because it is much more quiet. Problem on these bands is the noise from switching power supplies, because it is quite close to the frequency we want to receive, and this is not good because it emits everything and it can be stronger than the signal we want to receive. Yes, as you can see, you can change mode, you can change station. This is from Milan. You can change mode here. Volume. Now I'm receiving one of the side bands of the AM transmission.